Hello everyone, welcome to your reading with me, Queen Diane. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you for all joining me here today. So, as you can probably see from the title and thumbnail, we're going to be doing a reading, Messages from Your Divine Masculine. Directly to you, Divine Feminine. What does your Divine Masculine want to say? So we're going to be looking into that. It is a general love reading, so if you just like to look into your connection and your connection only, and get a little one-on-one personal reading with me, you can find all the details of how to book a personal reading in the description box below this video. So let's get into it, guys. Just real quick as well, I've newly set up Patreon as well. So speaking of personal readings, I've got a little goal thing. When I get to 50 Patreons, I'll be giving out 3 mini personal readings with me. So if you'd like to be in with a chance to win that, and you know, you enjoy my work, you'd like to support me and receive tons of extra exclusive content that's not on YouTube, then click in the description box. You'll find the link to my Patreon. It is patreon.com/queendiane. Have a look there, loves. I'm also going to be doing a channeled love letter reading. Should be up today for the lovers tier on that. So if that's something you'd be interested in, have a look there. Also, I'm working on the zodiacs for this week. So I've done, who have I done? Aries, Pisces, Taurus are up so far. So just if you'd like to look at the extended for those, you'll find that in Patreon as well. Basically all the info's there if you click on Patreon. So the rest of the zodiacs will be going up by the end of the week, I think. So, Divine Masculine. Let's start with some messages, twin flame messages here. Divine Masculine, what do you want to say? I'm reminded of you constantly. So don't forget to hit the like as well, guys. That would really help me. What was I going to say there? So yeah, my reading, I think it was at the weekend, maybe Saturday. Go and check it out if you haven't. But you know, I've really been feeling from the Divine Masculine Collective how much they are truly missing their Divine Feminine. So, you know, whatever is going on in their life to kind of keep the two of you apart at the moment, just know that they're thinking about you all the time. They could even be seeing like your name in places and just people who kind of look like you, I'm getting. I didn't announce I was doing this live. I just kind of wanted to get this up quickly. But if you are in the chat, I think I've got the chat enabled. You can leave me some comments. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this, okay? So obviously there is that block there. Of them feeling, I just really hate this phrase, but I always feel like it's damaged goods with this card. You know, there is something keeping them from feeling good enough for you at the moment. But you know, they can't get you off of their mind at all. So it's not something like about you, you know, that's keeping them from coming forward. It is them. You know, that old, it is me, not you. I don't know how I feel anymore. So I feel like this person's going through like a real emotional turmoil at the moment. It's kind of like they don't know, like their feelings are so up and down. I just feel this person's emotions are just changing constantly. I'm getting numbing from this as well. So your Divine Masculine could be using some type of substances. It could be alcohol, drugs, something which kind of does numb their emotions, you know, and hence like not knowing how they truly feel, because they're kind of keeping things like numbed all the time. See, you feel like home to me. So there's that constant like magnetic pull to you, you know, especially because they're constantly reminded of you. You know, even though they may not be coming forward at the moment, you feel like home to them, and they probably can't understand that. It's like they don't understand why they would feel like that. But you are that, you're like that safe place for them, you know? You still take my breath away. I mean, this is like your beauty, your grace, your elegance. Like, you just kind of floor this person, you know? And guys, I really would appreciate if you did like this little video up and subscribe if you haven't. Put those notification bells on. And leave me a comment, you know, because I'm very active in the comments. It really does help the channel out. And, you know, like, I had to take some time off recently, and the thing with YouTube is then it kind of really damages the algorithm, and like, you know, my views are really suffering because it's like your videos don't really get kind of recommended as much if you've not been putting as much content out. So I'd really appreciate, guys, that participation. It really would help me out a lot. Karma is a bitch. I finally got mine. So Divine Masculines here, dealing with some bad karma. I kind of feel like they're getting treatment from people like how they treated you. So anything kind of low vibe they did to you, it's like they're getting that back, you know. They're kind of reaping what they sow, I just heard. I can't take this anymore. This feels to me like, you know, they can't take the keeping themselves away from you. You know, I mean, they're trying desperately here because obviously, you know, we've got you on their mind like all the time, and this draw to you to like return home to you. But sandwiched in between this person's doing everything to try and avoid this. Try and kind of avoid, you know, they won't want to kind of feel all the emotions that they're feeling. You know, it's overwhelming for them. It's this person just doesn't like to feel. So sandwiched in between this, we've got them desperately trying to kind of numb, suppress, and just stay away, you know, trying to bury their heads in the sand a little bit and just like stay away. But they get into that breaking point, you know, where they can, you know. Let's get one more from this. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. Yeah, so that avoidance, even though they're desperately drawn to you and feeling that pull, you know, some of them really are afraid, like, are you going to be angry? Are you going to be upset? Like, I don't think they could take seeing you cry, you know, would really just get to this person. Or, you know, are they going to find out you've moved on with someone else? So there's a lot of avoidance going on around this person. Yeah, I keep hearing the word numbing, so take that how it resonates in your connection. It could even be this person just works a lot to kind of, you know, just block out their feelings and just like zone in on work, something like that. I've been telepathically communicating with you. I mean, again, because like they're not doing the verbal communication right now. I'm a better person because of you. You've really changed me. So you've kind of caused this person to elevate their game, you know, to you know, become, I just heard like become a better version of themselves. Now, no wonder they can't get you off their mind, you know, I love you. Could we get any clearer than that? You know, how your divine masculine's feeling about you. They do love you. You know, so I'm really sorry for whatever kind of crap is going on between the two of you that's not letting this person come forward, you know, and really say how they feel. Because the bottom line is they love you. And it's kind of so sad that they're scared to tell you that. I just really feel they're scared to say I love you. See, yeah, I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. So that it is, they're scared to say I love you in case you don't reciprocate that. Even if you have in the past, it's, you know, they're just like, have things changed too much? Have we been apart too long? Like, have I left communicating too long? You know, that type of thing. They're scared that you won't say it back. And I'm just getting like, you may have said that. You may have said like, I love you to this person before and they didn't say it back. Okay, so this is really like paradoxical, but they couldn't take if they said it to you and you didn't say it back. Kind of getting, the next time you speak to this person, you know, if the two of you get things back on track and you feel drawn to say I love you, I feel like this person would say it back, but like they'd want you to say it first. Again, especially if you haven't told each other that for a long time, or maybe ever. So you'll hear from this person soon. You'll hear from me soon. So despite how they are freaking out here about what your reaction is going to be, you know, in case you're like, you know, quite rightly, like, where the hell have you been type thing. They are gonna push themselves to communicate. Let me get another deck here. Some of my little homemade cards, I think. So I hope this is resonating for you guys so far. Let me know. Long distance. So, never mind the fact we've got all these kind of lockdown restrictions going on all over the place, you know, that's like an obstacle. If you're at like a physical, quite a long distance from this person, you know, it could be different country, state if you're in America, continent, whatever. I feel this is quite a big distance here. You know, your person could have been thinking like, I just don't know if I can do this. You know, long distances, you know, it's quite a challenge. And so this could be why it feels like one of the only reasons they would try and resist, you know, someone that they love, is because of, you know, a long distance issue. I talk about you to my friends and family all the time. See, I'm reminded of you constantly and they talk about you all the time. So obviously, if you've not been hearing from this person for a while, you know, you may just think that you don't really enter their head, and you know, but they like to talk about you in like a really positive way here. I mean, I feel like they really big you up to their friends and family. I mean, they're talking to everyone about you, except, you know, they're just not communicating to you, I don't feel. I feel this person's actually really proud of you. They could be talking to their friends and family about like, how do I fix this even? What else does this person want to say? It's divine masculine. So they're divine feminine. What do they want to say? Your pictures make me weak. So I kind of wondered that when I was saying about them being proud of you, and even this, you take my breath away. This could be social media lurking, or just pictures that they have of you, you know, on their phone or something like that. But they're looking at you somewhere, you know, and you know, you make them, see, the thing is, we've got here like, you make them weak, you take their breath away, like you kind of just, this person like kind of turns to jelly around you because they feel so much for you, they love you so much, and yet there's that resistance, you know, that holding back. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this card before in this deck. This is so... I don't think... I've had this deck for a long time. I don't think I've ever seen this. I know you've been right. I'm trying to forgive myself. Ugh. I feel like I was mentioning that earlier. About the holding back. You know, being scared here. You may have even said to this person that you forgive them, okay? But they're having a really hard time with forgiving themselves for putting you through whatever it is in your connection, for causing you pain, for even just like damaging your connection. It feels like. Yeah. I feel like that's been the delay in the communication here. You know, so it's kind of clarifying. You will hear from me soon. So, yeah, I just feel that that's been the delay for the communication so far, is that they've been racked with guilt over this. Let's get some lovers' oracles here. And I'm going to get some romance angels as well, actually. Actually, let's get some romance angel cards first. I've been told to do that. Love yourself first. Now, I feel this person has a hard time with loving themselves. In a sense, you know, we've got this card about rejection. They've been rejecting themselves. You know, it's not you, it is rejecting themselves here. I don't think they've got a lot of self-respect, you know, for them. So, I you know, I feel they're working on that. You know, we've got them here like trying to forgive themselves, because, you know, unless they forgive themselves for what's happened here, you know, you can't kind of progress. I mean, you, on the other hand, Divine Feminine, I feel like you've done really well with that, with putting yourself first, you know. Maybe you put this person, put their needs before your own, you know, sometimes. This person could have been a bit like take from your energy. And like you were always there for them, but you didn't really get that in return always. I feel like you feel really bad about that. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, as is really common in these strong soul connections, these soul ties. And, you know, I feel like your person, your divine masculine, sees you as just like on such a higher level than them, you know, having you up on that pedestal, and they're just like damaged goods. So yeah, the big lesson here about learning to be kinder to themselves, you know, because until they like love themselves, they can't really put this love into this connection. It's almost like they think, how can you love me? Oh, here we go. Not all these cards are messages like, you know, from your person to you. Some is just general kind of guidance and advice. The one card I'm getting out here is specifically a message from them to you, which is what we're looking into today. So this is like so nice to see. A message from your divine masculine to you. We're going to end with this, guys. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh, God, it makes me kind of want to cry. This person loves you so much, and they haven't been revealing it. They've been trying to run away from love. You know, we've got it here twice. This person's full of love for you. So I'm going to leave it here. I really hope it did resonate and help you in some way today, guys. If it did, don't forget to please subscribe, put those notification bells on, and like the video, give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much to everyone who is a Patreon member already. I really appreciate your support. Also follow me on Instagram at QueenDiane222 as well. So thank you so much for joining me here today. And I'll leave it with that lovely little message from your person to you. But take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.